Hey guys! Hope you guys are doing great tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know you guys have so much going on this time of year, so I really appreciate that you guys have listened in. I'm sure you guys have been totally amazed. Hasn't it been just awesome listening to all these people talk about what Plexus has done for them? I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of time to hop on here and catch up. I do want to say I am the last speaker, so I'm glad that I get to wrap things up and talk about some fun stuff like how to order and how to get your products paid for. But don't log off after this because after me is the really exciting part where we do the drawings and you get to see if you won anything. So, I want to go ahead and introduce myself. I'm Jennifer Pearson, and I am oh yeah, I'm glad you guys are learning lots of stuff tonight. It is really, I learn stuff every single time I listen to people talk about Plexus. Everybody has their own experiences with the products, and so it's really neat to hear what it's doing for different people. So, as I was saying, I'm Jennifer Pearson. I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus. I've been with Plexus for about 2.5 years now. Absolutely love it. Let me tell you a little bit about my story about how I got started. So I have this high school friend, Rosalind Payne, who was posting on Facebook about how she and all of her friends were trying this thing called Plexus. And they were all losing weight and they were getting healthier and they were coming off prescription meds and they were just feeling amazing. And I've known Roz, like I said, since high school. And I knew she had a heart condition and she had had all of her cardiologists, all of her doctors review the ingredients to make sure it was completely safe. And this is somebody I totally trusted. So, I knew if it was safe for Roz, I'm willing to try it. And for me personally, I was just looking for some weight loss because I was going to go on a beach trip with some really skinny mini friends of mine to Mexico. And so I didn't even think about all of the other benefits. I just wanted weight loss. So I started the products for that. And, I'm happy to say I did drop 3 sizes. But what I did not expect was that I was just going to get help with all these other areas. So I finally had actual energy all day long, consistent level energy so that I didn't feel like I needed a nap every day, which I had been feeling like. At the end of the day, I wasn't just sitting there on the sofa waiting, like looking at my watch, looking at the clock to see is it time to put the kids to bed, which made me feel awful as a mom, but I was just drained. I was totally drained. And I had this horrible brain fog, which was affecting my work. And, I worked in corporate America. And I needed to be able to think, and my brain fog was so bad that it was affecting my job. All these things over a few weeks just gradually got better and better every day. And I was sleeping soundly through the night. I wasn't dealing with restless leg syndrome. It was just amazing. And so I kind of started thinking, wow, what is this stuff? I should really figure out what this is. And so I started looking into it a little bit more and researched and, got to understand how all this works, that it balances your body, it gets your gut healthy, balances your blood sugar, and that those are the root causes of so many issues. And so I was really excited and I was telling all my friends about it anyway. And Roz said to me, you know what, why don't you just let a few people order from your website? Join as an ambassador, because I'd been a customer. Join as an ambassador and let a few people order from your website. You can cover the cost of your products. And I thought, I have zero interest in working the business. I have my 2 kids and I'm a corporate America girl, not interested in the business. But sure, I'm telling people about this anyway, and I'd been thinking about all these people I knew that could really benefit from the products. So I joined, and I told a few people, and it just kind of blew up. And I called myself an accidental ambassador because the next thing I knew, I had my first paycheck, and it was $600. And I thought, oh, okay, well, that's real money. That definitely covered the cost of my products. What if I actually did a little bit more and shared these products with people that I know could use them? So I jumped all in, and let's see, about a year and a half ago, I was able to actually quit my corporate job. And now I get to be a stay-at-home mom with my kids, which I love. It was really my dream to get to do that because even though I loved marketing, I wanted to be home with my kids when they were younger, and I wanted that flexibility and to be my own boss. So I got to do that. When I went Emerald, I earned a Lexus and a trip to Hawaii, which Michelle, who you listened to earlier, went with me to Hawaii because you get to bring a guest. So my husband couldn't leave work, so we went. It was fabulous. It was fun. So that word Lexus that I said that you earned when you go Emerald, that's going to be your code word. So write that down below. That's going to be your code word. And what you're going to get with that if you win is a free join free fee. And that's worth $34.95. And I'm going to talk to you about that in just a second. But so anyway, it's been amazing. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the business side of it. But first I want to say the different ways that you can order. So as Kimberly mentioned, our products have 2 months where you can completely try them, use them all up. If you don't absolutely love it for any reason, you just call customer service and get all your money back, which is truly amazing. And that's true for any of the ways that there is to order. The first way you can order is as a retail customer, but we honestly don't have very many people who do that because you pay the highest price for a one-time order. And there's really not a reason you need to do that, because if you join as a preferred customer, you are set up on a monthly shipment, but that can be canceled or changed anytime without any penalty and no gotchas. And you get about a 10 to 15% discount for doing that. But most people want the cheapest price, so they join as an ambassador. And when you join as an ambassador, that does not mean you have to sell. You never have to sell as an ambassador. It's kind of like Costco. You pay $34.95 join fee annually to get access to wholesale pricing. And then you really do get the very cheapest prices. As an ambassador, you get paid on even your own purchases, even if you never sell. So everything over the first $100 each month, you can make money on your own orders. And then, if you decide a a few people that might want to try it with you, you can have them just order from your website, and a few people covers the cost of your product. So that's pretty easy to do. The great thing about Plexus is our business model totally rocks. We do not ever have to buy inventory that we may not sell. It's an all online business. So you just send people to your website and they order, it ships directly to them. You don't do order taking, delivery, payment, any of that. So you're really just getting paid for referrals. And the great thing is too, you start understanding that these really are life-changing products and you want to help people. And you start thinking about your friend who has an autoimmune disease, or your other, your cousin who has eczema and psoriasis, or your neighbor who, had migraines and just different things like that, and you want to help. So it gets rewarding when they start messaging you and they're saying, thank you so much. I feel amazing. I haven't felt this good in years. And, I'm off prescriptions. And it's very rewarding. It's the most rewarding thing I've ever done. So that's really something that if you get into it and you decide, you know what, this is really what I want to do, you have the opportunity to work it a little bit more and make a hobby income. You could make $500 to $1,000 a month, or you can go all in and make a full, huge living out of it. I have several people on my team who've been able to quit their jobs and stay home with their kiddos. I'm very happy to say, through their Plexus income. We have all kinds of people. I have all kinds of healthcare professionals on my team, chiropractor, nurses. The funny thing is once these pharmacists and doctors and nutritionists are seeing the benefits that it's having on people, they want to be able to offer it to their patients. So I think that that's really one of the unique things about Plexus. I am going to turn it around and show you really fast just a little bit about what you can make if you decide you do want to go for it. And just keep in mind that you can stop anytime with any of the options and you are never committed to any quotas or anything like that. So if you just had one person order and you had your own order, you would basically have $37 that you can put towards your products. If you got 3 friends to order and your own order, you'd basically be covering the cost of your triplex order, $111. And if you got 5 friends to order and your own order, you have $244 going into your pocket. So you have covered your products and you've got a nice chunk of change coming back to you, which is awesome. Okay, I just also want to show you really fast. This is the average income by rank based on the Plexus income disclosure statement. So I am down here, Emerald, this green one right here, and I'm really excited to say that I have all these levels on my team. So you heard from Michelle, who's a senior Ruby, and Fran, who's a Ruby, and Kimberly, who's a senior Ruby. We have tons of these people on my team. I have no idea how many silvers. We've got just tons and tons. This is the monthly income. So, even these lowest levels, $422 a month, is really huge for a lot of people. And my sponsor that I told you about, Roz, that I went to high school with, she's a diamond ambassador down here, and she got to re-enter, and she's also gold. So her average monthly income is quite exceptional, as you can see. And what we do is, it's just kind of fun and easy. We don't reinvent the wheel. We do what the people above us and before us have already done that was successful, and we just follow what they did. We follow in their footsteps. It's really fun. We don't do parties. We're not a party business. And the great thing is our products are consumable monthly, and people reorder every month. So you're not trying to go out there and push anything on people because they need to reorder every month. They've seen the benefits, they love it, and they want to stick with it. And I'll just show you really quickly. This is our upline. So this is me down here in this corner with my kids. And this is my friend Roz that I went to high school with that I told you about. And she joined under her best friend Celeste. And Celeste joined under her college friend Jen Hawkins. Every one of those people is at the top of the company. So like I said, we have a very successful upline to learn from, and we can definitely help you if you decide that you would like to go for it. And it is residual income. That's right, Michelle. That's amazing. That's the best thing, is residual income. And that's what I did not have in corporate America. All right, guys, that is it. Hopefully you put in your code word Lexus so that you can get the free join fee, and then you get access to the wholesale pricing for a year. And that's all I have. If you have any other questions, just put them in the comments below. If I don't answer them now, we will go back and answer them later. And don't forget to stay on, because we will come back on here and do our drawings, and you can see if you won anything. So thank you again for joining in tonight. We really appreciate it. I hope that it was helpful, and just follow back up with the ambassador who invited you, and they can help you. So good luck on your Plexus journey.